looked at new car prices in 2025 and thought, whoa, when did everything get so expensive? You're not alone. The truth is, finding a good, reliable, low-budget car today feels like searching for a hidden treasure. But what if I told you that there are still a few smart options out there? Cars that give you solid performance, comfort, and fuel savings, all without wrecking your bank account. Sounds good, right? Well, stay with me till the end of this video because I'll share a special bonus tip that can help you save hundreds or even thousands of dollars when you finally buy your next car. Most people never hear about it, but it's one of the best kept secrets in the auto world. Now, let us talk about why this topic even matters in 2025. The past few years have been wild for car buyers. Prices have gone up across the board, not just for luxury cars, but even for the simple daily drivers. Inflation, higher interest rates, and global supply chain issues have all pushed costs higher. But here's the good news. Not every car comes with a luxury price tag. A few brands have stuck to their roots, offering vehicles that are built for value, not just looks. These cars focused on what really matters. Fuel efficiency, safety, comfort, and low maintenance. They might not make heads turn on the road, but they'll keep your wallet smiling every month. If you live in the USA, you've probably noticed that compact sedans and smaller hatchbacks are making a big comeback. People are trading in their big SUVs and trucks for lighter, more efficient models. It's the same story in the UK and Canada, where fuel prices and insurance costs make smaller cars a smarter choice. The trend is clear. Drivers want affordable, reliable, and simple cars that can handle daily life without all the fancy extras that nobody really uses. And honestly, that's where the real value lies. A budget car doesn't mean cheap junk anymore. It means smart design vehicles that give you everything you need and nothing you don't. It means cars built for people who care more about dependability than bragging rights. Cars that you can own, maintain, and drive comfortably for years without drowning in repair bills or gas expenses. In this video, we'll look at the top 5 low boogie cars of 2025 and deliver the best value for money. These are not just cars with low prices. They're cars that offer long-term savings through strong fuel economy, lower maintenance, and solid resale value. We'll look at how each car performs, what makes it stand out, and who it's best for. Whether you're a student, a first-time buyer, or someone just tired of high car payments, by the end of this video, you'll have a clear idea of which models deserve your attention this year. You will also learn that bonus tip I mentioned, a smart way to cut down your car costs before you even step into the dealership. Trust me, you'll want to hear that. So, are you ready to find out which cars give you the best deal in 2025? Let us get started with the first section, understanding what low budget really means in today's markets. Because before we talk cars, we need to talk numbers. What does the word low budget even mean? In 2025, 10 years ago, you could walk into a dealership and grab a brand new car for under $15,000. Those days are gone. Prices have climbed so fast that the idea of a truly cheap new car sounds almost impossible. But it is not. You just have to know where to look and what really counts as value for money today. In 2025, the average new car in the United States costs around $45,000. That's more than some people's yearly income. So when we talk about low budget, we're not talking about the cheapest thing you can find with four wheels. We'll be talking about new cars that sit in the $20,000 to $25,000 range. Cars that are affordable, safe, and efficient enough to keep your monthly costs low. In Canada, that number translates to about 25 to 30,000 Canadian dollars. In the UK, the same idea means anything under £20,000, maybe a bit more for higher trims. These numbers might sound higher than what budget meant years ago. But with inflation and tech upgrades, they now define the sweet spot for smart buyers. So what makes a car truly low budget in today's world? It's not just about the sticker price. A car could be cheap up front, but cost you a fortune later in fuel, maintenance, or insurance. Real value is about total cost of ownership. Everything you will spend over the years, you keep it. Let's break it down. Simply, purchase price. How much you pay on day one? Fuel efficiency, how much gas or electricity you'll burn each week. Maintenance costs, how often you'll visit the mechanic and how expensive those visits are. Insurance and taxes and costs that can add up. Resale value, how much you will the meaning of low budget changes. It's not just the cheapest car, it is the one that saves you the most over time. That's the key difference smart buyers understand. Another reason this matters is the market shift. Many car makers have stopped producing their lowest priced models, focusing more on SUVs and hybrids. So the few affordable cars still left are even more valuable. Brands like Nissan, Toyota, Hyundai, and Kia have stepped up, offering solid small sedans and compact cars packed with safety and tech that used to cost extra. And with electric and hybrid technology spreading fast, some buyers also look at long-term fuel savings rather than just the initial price. A hybrid that costs a bit more up front might save thousands in gas over 5 years. That's smart budgeting. So when we talk about the top 5 low-budget cars of 2025, we're not chasing the absolute cheapest option. We're chasing the best deal for the money cars that balance cost, comfort, safety, and saving. Now that we understand what low budget really means in 2025, it is time to dive into the real picks. The cars that give you the most value on the road today. And for your stuff, we've got one that is known for its unbeatable price and surprising quality, the Nissan Versa 2025. Let's start our list with the Nissan Versa 2025, the car that proves you don't need a huge budget to drive something brand new. If you've been keeping an eye on affordable options, you've probably seen the Versa's name pop up again and again. It's often called America's cheapest new car. But don't let that title fool you. It offers much more than just a low price tag.
The starting price for the 2025 Nissan Versa sits around $20,000 in the U.S.,
which makes it one of the most wallet-friendly new cars you can buy today. For that amount, you get a clean, modern design, great fuel economy, and some features that were once only found in cars twice the price. The Versa doesn't try to look flashy. It focuses on practicality and reliability, the two things that matter most to budget buyers. Inside, the cabin is simple but smart. The seats are comfortable, visibility is good, and the controls are easy to reach. You get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, even in the lower trims, so you can plug in your phone and drive with full access to your maps and music. There's also a 7-inch touchscreen, a decent sound system, and a surprisingly roomy trunk, big enough for groceries, luggage, or even a couple of suitcases for a weekend trip. When it comes to safety, Nissan didn't cut corners. The Versa includes automatic emergency braking, lane departure warning, and rear automatic braking standard. These are the kind of features you'd expect only in pricier cars, but they're built right into this one. That means you can feel more confident behind the wheel. Even if you're a new driver or someone who spends a lot of time in city traffic. No, the engine won't win any races. It's a 1.6-liter four-cylinder that makes about 122 horsepower, but it's smooth, quiet, and efficient. The Versa shines in fuel economy, giving you up to 40 miles per gallon on the highway. That's great for anyone watching their monthly gas bill. The ride is comfortable, and because it's small and light, parking in tight city spots is a breeze. Of course, no car is perfect. The Versa's biggest downside is its power. It is not the car for someone who wants quick acceleration or sporty handling. The interior materials are basic to mostly plastic and fabric. But remember, this car's mission isn't to impress luxury buyers. It's to give everyday drivers a reliable and affordable way to get around. And that's exactly what it does. The 2025 Nissan Versa is perfect for students, first-time buyers, or city commuters who want something simple, safe, and cheap to own. Its low purchase price, great fuel economies, and solid safety features make it an unbeatable entry. If you're looking for a brand new ride that keeps your monthly costs low and gives you peace of mind on a road, the Versa is a smart start. It's proof that in 2025, budget doesn't mean bare bones. It means smart, efficient, and ready for anything. Up next, we look at a car that adds a bit more style and tech while still keeping the price low. The 2025 Hyundai Elantra, one of the most impressive budget sedans this year. Next on our list is the 2025 Hyundai Elantra, A car that takes budget-friendly to a whole new level by combining sleek looks, great tech, and long-term reliability. If the Nissan Versa is about pure practicality, the Elantra is about giving you a taste of premium without breaking the bank. Let's start with the price. The 2025 Hyundai Elantra begins at around $22,000 in the US, which is slightly higher than the Versa. But what you get for that price feels like a serious upgrade. From the outside, the Elantra doesn't even look like a budget car. It has sharp, bold lines, a modern grille, and a design that could easily pass for something twice its price. It's one of those cars that makes people say, wait, that's a Hyundai inside. Hyundai has really stepped up its game. The cabin feels roomy, futuristic, and well-built. The dashboard wraps around the driver, giving a cockpit-like vibe. There's a 10.25-inch touchscreen, digital instrument display, and full Apple CarPlay and Android Auto support. Even the base model comes with features that used to belong only to premium trims like keyless entry, automatic climate control, and advanced driver assist systems. Speaking of safety, the Elantra shines. You get forward collision avoidance assist, lane keeping assist, driver attention, warning, and rear features make it one of the safest cars in its class, especially for the price. Hyundai's focus on safety means you can drive confidently whether you're recommuting in traffic or taking long weekend trips. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood. The base model comes with a 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine that gives around 147 horsepower. It's not a sports car, but it's smooth, steady, and fuel efficient, offering up to 42 miles per gallon on the highway. For drivers who want more power and performance. Hyundai also offers a hybrid version that boosts fuel efficiency even further, reaching over 50 mpg combined. That's a big deal if you drive a lot or just hate paying high gas prices. Comfort is another reason people love the Elantra. The seats are supportive, the suspension is soft enough for city roads, and the cabin stays quiet even at higher speeds. You can easily spend hours behind the wheel without feeling tired. Plus, the cargo space is generous, making it a solid choice for small families or anyone who needs room for luggage, sports gear, or shopping bags. Another big advantage, Hyundai's warranty. It is one of the best in the business. 10 years or 100,000 miles on the powertrain. That means less worry about repairs and more confidence in your investment. For budget buyers, that's priceless. Of course, no car is perfect. Some drivers say the Elantra's infotainment system can lag a little, and the base engine might feel sluggish for people who want a faster response. But considering the price, features, and warranty, those are minor trade-offs. Overall, the 2025 Hyundai Elantra is a smart choice for anyone who wants style, technology, and long-term value. It's perfect for young professionals, couples, or small families looking for something that feels modern but stays affordable. If the Versa was about simplicity, the Elantra is about smart upgrades, proof that a budget car can still look and feel impressive. Up next, we'll move to another strong contender. A car famous for its durability, resale value, and unbeatable fuel efficiency. You guessed it, the 2025 Toyota Corolla. One of the most trusted names in the auto world. Coming in at number 3, we have the 2025 Toyota Corolla, a car that is practically a legend in the world of reliability and value. For decades, the Corolla has been the go-to choice for people who want something affordable, durable, and worry-free. And in 2025, Toyota has made it even better. Let's start with the price. The 2025 Toyota Corolla starts at around $23,000 in the US, or about 20,000 pounds in the UK and $28,000 CAD in Canada. Sure, it's not the cheapest on the list, but when you look at what you get for that price, it's easy to see why the Corolla remains one of the best-selling cars in the world. The design is sleek and sporty, with Toyota giving it a more modern edge than older models. It's not a boring commuter car anymore. It actually looks fun. The front grille is bold, the headlights are sharp, and the overall profile gives it a confident road presence. Step inside, and you'll find a cabin that feels calm and organized. Toyota has focused on quality materials and comfort rather than fancy gimmicks. The seats are supportive, visibility is great, and the layout of the controls is simple and intuitive, perfect for everyday use. You also get an 8-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto, automatic climate control, and a 6-speaker sound system right from the base model. But the real magic of the Corolla lies under the hood. The standard 2.0-liter four-cylinder engine gives about 169 horsepower, offering more punch than most cars in this price range. It's smooth, efficient, and ideal for city or highway driving. And if you really want to save on gas, there's the Corolla Hybrid, which delivers an incredible 50 miles per gallon combined. That's perfect for drivers who want long-term savings and fewer gas station stops. Toyota also leads the way in safety. Every 2025 Corolla comes with Toyota Safety Sense 3.0, which includes adaptive cruise control, lane trace and assist, roadside recognition, and pre-collision braking with pedestrian detection. In simple words, the car helps you stay safe, even when you're tired, distracted, or dealing with bad weather. One reason people love the Corolla so much is how little it costs to own. Repairs are rare, maintenance is cheap, and Toyota's reputation for reliability means this car can easily last 10 to 15 years with proper care. Plus, it holds its value extremely well. When you decide to sell or trade it in, you'll get a good return compared to most other cars in its class. Of course, It's not perfect. The base model doesn't feel as premium as the Hyundai Elantra, and the rear seats can be a little tight for tall passengers. But those are small issues for a car that delivers so much consistency and peace of mind. The 2025 Toyota Corolla is the kind of car you buy when you don't want surprises, when you just want something that works year after year. It's great for families, daily commuters, and anyone who values long-term reliability over short-term thrills. In short, the Corolla is the car that quietly does everything right. Affordable, efficient, safe, and dependable. That's why it continues to top the charts, not just in 2025, but in nearly every car market worldwide. Now that we've covered the Corolla, let's move on to a car that mixes comfort, tech, and sharp looks, and gives buyers incredible value for money. Coming up next, the 2025 Kia Forte, a rising star in the budget car segment that's winning